Hey everyone, it's Sigueme. Welcome to the show.
Joe Random with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Wichita Wind Surge. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's the catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
The catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the top of the second.
Runner.
Kick the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out. They were trying to put the pressure on the defense early in this ballgame with that aggressive approach on the bases. Now that they've been caught, I wonder if they'll shift tactics going forward. Joe Random, the next hit.
Catcher.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
Random.
Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for it.
Swings through it. That's an uncharacteristic chase. He usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. This one is labeled. There's one down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Back here in Wichita, bottom of the fourth. And here's the catcher, Joe Random. Random measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2024. Late with the swing, strike one. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Here's a pop-up. And a quick out, number one.
The batter, number one. Designated hitter, Will.
Now the left fielder, Milo
The left
Rushford.
fielder, number 34, Milo Rushford.
One out and the base is empty. Pops this one up at the plate. Random drifts towards it. And quickly, 2 away. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up.
Johnson.
Next up for the Wind Surge, Joe Random.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Random.
straight.
The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Briseno over at second. Serta on at first with 2 away. This one is in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
That ball's foul.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. 5 innings down. Wichita with the lead, 2-0. Here's the third baseman, Trevor Werner.
Trevor Werner.
Tying run waits at the plate. Hard hit to right center. It drops in, gets away a little bit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. To second, safe. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. This next at-bat is going to be critical. One away and a runner at first. Now, Joe Random. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Hit hard, that gets through. Lead runner stops at second. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that one, sent it sizzling through the infield. Not much the infielders can do on balls hit that hard. Now we'll see if they can even it up and give us a brand new ball game. And now at the plate, Will Holland.
Hey, no one better. Touch up right here.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Will Holland.
And the tying run at second. Runner on the go. Fly ball down the line. Makes the call and the grab. Throw over to first. Safe. He beats it. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. Coming up to the dish from Wichita, Tanner Schubel. Hitting at the bottom of the order. Not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this.
Runner!
There goes the runner. Pop up to the left side of the infield. The shortstop under it. Inning over. That might be a crucial missed opportunity. So they strand a pair. 8th inning coming up next. The Naturals lead it 4-3. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Random now at the plate. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. This one in the air, center field. Rockefort moving under it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Bases are empty with 2 away. Coming up to the dish now from Northwest Arkansas, Milo Rushford. On the ground to the right side. Collects it. And that'll do it. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day he will be super proud of. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the wind surge, Joe Random. Random, working through the early days of his pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
0-1 now. A frozen rope. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Will.
Go ahead run on base.
Now batting.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Spencer Nivens. Here it comes. Puts a bunt down. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. They were going for the sacrifice there, but they'll take having runners at first and second without having to surrender the out. That's a nice break for the offense.
Hey, drop him in. No one better right here.
Random, the batter now, whiffs for strike one. Great pitch to get a swing like that. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Runner at second with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And the 1-2. Grounds this one to short. McNair. Play is made, one gone.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Will Holland.
Home half of the 6th. Digging in, Joe Random.
Surge, the catcher, Joe Random.
Fouled off, he was late. On 0-1, the delivery. Chases a high fastball there. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Not close with that one. 1-2 the count. That one's too high.
2 strikes.
That one not close. And a full count now. Battling here, fouls it away. This one in the air to right. Dives and it gets by. Around first, hustling for 2. That's a leadoff double. And there it is, his 100th hit. It must be so gratifying to reach these milestones that tell you, yes, the hard work and dedication are worth it. So digging in, Will Holland.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Will Holland.
And the runner takes off for third. In there, called strike 3.
Safe.
So with a runner at
The third
second
baseman,
and one
number
away,
8,
stepping to the plate
Tanner.
next for Wichita, Tanner Schobel. The 1-1 offering. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a pop-up. Tolbert under it. And there's 2 down. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. Two down and a
Now
runner at
batting,
second
number
base.
21.
Next up for the win surge, number 21. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. And now the runner breaks for third. Makes the catch, inning over. So no runs here on a base. Next up for the Naturals,
fielder,
Spencer
number 6.
Nivens.
Spencer Nivens.
And it's a pop-up. Random under it. And now 2 away. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Coming up to the dish for Wichita,
The
Joe
catcher,
Random.
Joe Random.
And that's outside.
Ball.
The 2-1 pitch. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Swings and misses. And that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
Now batting, the designated.
Digging in for the
The
Naturals,
first baseman,
Brett
number
Squires.
19, Brett Squires.
One and one.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runner at first, nobody out. This pitch popped up. The second baseman under it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giuliano Allende.
Here's the left fielder,
Now
Kyler
batting, the
Fedko.
left fielder, Kyler.
The win
Fedko.
surge down to their last strike. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Naturals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. One down. Now
Batting
the
second,
third baseman,
the third
Tyler
baseman,
Tolbert.
Tyler
And he's got
Tolbert.
really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Here's a pop-up. Pulls it down, 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Nick Prado.
Here's the catcher, Joe Random.
going now,
Nobody
keep it
out and a
Batting
runner at
fifth,
first.
the
Pitcher
catcher,
will want to keep this
Joe
on the ground for the double play.
Random.
Line drive, and it's caught. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner
Batting
had
sixth,
base hit
the
written all
designated
over
hitter,
it. Just some
Will.
bad luck. Digging in for the win surge,
Now
Joe
batting, the
Random.
catcher,
0 for
Joe
1 so far.
Random.
Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Swing and a foul straight back. Still just 1 out here in the inning. that one out to right. And a foul ball. Now here's the 0-2. And a curve misses outside. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nobody out and
now
a runner at first.
Catcher, go. Random.
Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike.
Good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Comes up empty. Strike 2. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Serta on at first. No outs. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Check swing, that's a ball. Nearly cost himself a strike, but he managed to hold up on that pitch way out of the zone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Will Holland. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Out to short. Base hit, and here comes the runner. Now a long throw home. The tag out. He didn't get a great jump, and he blew through the stop sign at third on the way to getting tagged out at home. First and second,
now
one away. Now the left fielder, Kyler Fedko. Here's the 3-0, and the runner takes off for third, and that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there, good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone.
Number 8,
here's the third baseman, Tanner Schobel. In the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a fine job keeping it close right there. One ball, 1 strike. On the ground to the left. The underhand flip. There's one. Over to first. Safe. In a bases-loaded spot like that, it's easy to get greedy and swing for the grand slam. But come out of your mechanics, and you might wind up with an outcome like that one. So 2 on and 2 out. Joe Random digs in now.
Random.
Hey, your turn. Drive man, huh? Find a barrel.
Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Fly ball to left, down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. And now, Spencer Nivens.
Number 6, Spencer Nivens.
Rolls away a little bit. The tag at third, and he is out. It doesn't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo home run. We head to the bottom of the eighth. Wichita ahead in this game, 5-3.
Catcher, Joe.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And swing and a miss. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's a little bit low.
Damn.
Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Got the batter swinging for the K. Only one out remaining. Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. Looks like extra bases. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Extra inning set to start. Now the third baseman, Tyler Tolbert. And it's a pop-up. Random settles underneath it. One up, one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Nick Prado.
2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Bash down the right side, but foul. It gets away. He can't handle it behind the plate. The runner moves up to third, and that'll probably be ruled a pass ball. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. To third, Schobel. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nobody out. The winning run just 90 feet away.
Random.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1. Ball inside.
Nice job to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call. Swing and a miss. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Not close with that one. Will Holland in the on-deck circle. We're in the 11th. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. Fly to left. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. And the wind surge walk it off. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. A lot of minor league players with an opportunity like that, they'll grip the bat a little too tight, maybe hit a pop-up or a weak dribbler, or even strike out. But he made good enough contact that they were able to get the sac fly and bring in the winning run. And the final 8-7, a 1-run. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Carson Rockefort. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Runner on the move. Bounces away, can't hang on. And now a runner in scoring position. Bottom half of the second. And here's the catcher, Joe Random. Mazzucato goes 6 feet 3 inches, just 21 years old, a former first rounder back in 2021. Random, now in the pro ranks after he got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. The 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
Line, and that's a base knock. Runner on base to start the inning.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Tanner.
Next to hit, Tanner Schobel.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we go.
Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. They were trying to put the pressure on the defense early in this ballgame with that aggressive approach on the bases. Now that they've been caught, I wonder if they'll shift tactics going forward. Pops it up at the plate. Random. Settles underneath it. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
Nobody on with 1 out. Next up for the wind surge, Joe Random. Late on that fastball. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Next one's popped in the air into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
The third baseman, number 8, Tanner.
Bases empty, 1 away.
Now
coming
batting,
up to the dish
the
for
catcher,
Wichita, Joe Random. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Down 0-2, swings through it. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, chases that one, darting out of the zone. 2 gone. And here is Brian O'Keefe.
Catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
The 2-2.
Count's full.
This one's in the dirt. And the runner will hold. The Naturals with the tying run aboard at first. This one popped up. And there's 2 down. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. So 2 down. Joe Random will hit next. 1 for 3. Strike 1. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. skies it out towards left center. And that ends the inning. Ninth inning coming up. The Wind Surge out front here, 1-0. Two down and
Now
the
batting,
potential go-ahead
shortstop,
run in
Javier.
scoring position.
5.
Foul ball there. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball.
Strike.
Here's the 1-1. Popped up. Shovel. They limit the damage here. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been turned on its head. All tied 1-1. One out, and the
Now
potential
batting,
go-ahead
right
run is
fielder,
at second.
Carson Rutherford.
This pitch popped up. Brings it in. And now 2 down. Cam Devaney,
Now
the
batting,
next to hit.
second
0 for
baseman,
3 with 2
Cam
groundouts and a strikeout.
Devaney.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of the 10th. All tied 1-1. 2 down and
Now
a runner
batting,
at second
catcher,
base.
Joe
Here's the catcher, Joe Random.
Random.
Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay.
Here we go, no one better.
In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time.